Hello, this is Casiuas. Welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force. Last time, we were just a little late in returning home to protect everybody. But we accomplished our job. We stopped the enemies at the gate. That means we can just leave this up to somebody else, right? Well, this building... Now, come over here. You talk to this guy, he explains, the old man drove off the monsters. What do you mean you're joining up? We accomplished our mission. So we get more party members. Even though we did our job, we should be allowed to just go home because we're inexperienced and really, I don't see what else we could do if we... Hey, old man. Just don't pass out on the road, get out of the way. Just move over into the bushes, then you can just sit down or pass... Get out of the way! Don't come towards me, just move off out of the way. There we go. Okay. Oh, old men, old people. Yes. Can't tell them what to do. So anyway, let's report to the king their findings, and it should have some competent people, more competent people take over. So they ran them off, but the general's still here. You're not going to tell us what the treasure is. So, Sword of Darkness just makes it flash dark for a moment and kills people? How are we supposed to fight against that? That was him casting a spell to teleport. It looks like she killed him, but that's really what it was. What tower? You said you didn't know what was beyond the Gate of the Ancients. And he died. Why Alterone? There was nothing that told us that we need to go that way. She just suddenly announces this is where we need to go. By what I understood, the king told us a totally different town that we were supposed to head towards. And there was nothing there that told us that, hey, you need to go to this town in order to get this other town that I'm sending you to. So anyway, since Cain already barged in here and pillaged what he could, which I believe was only this one chest, which he didn't tell us what it was, he just told us it was the treasure of the town. I want to go ahead and transfer this, because unfortunately, whenever you're opening chests, all the items go to the main character's inventory. And with that means you can only hold 3 extra items before it tells you, oh, your inventory is full. That antidote I'm probably going to save for later. We're not really interested in that. And an angel wing, which basically does the same as our aggress spell, pulls us out of battle and takes us to the nearest priest. Never have actually used those, so I'm not very interested in that one either. So we got the old man from the bar, we got May. There really isn't much else interesting to do in this town. I'm gonna go ahead. You don't have to do this. We will find a better weapon later on in the next town. But I am going to go ahead and get a hand axe. And I'm going to give that to Luke, because Gort already comes with one. And we're going to sell his sword. Because right now he's just fighting with basically a dagger. They call it a short sword, but it looks more like a dagger to me. No, we don't need anything else. That's where your co-worker gets his little selling skills. Maybe I was wrong about that. He should take the boss's place. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and leave town. And unfortunately, when I went through this battle the first time, my video ended up corrupted, so this is take 2 of this battle. I didn't realize that my video had messed up until I was most of the way through the battle. So my levels are going to be a little different. The only one that really matters is Teo. She made it to level 4 and her blaze leveled up. Now this battle introduces our first enemy that has a special attribute to them. These giant bats. They have rather high agility, so they dodge pretty frequently, and they also can put your characters to sleep, which is really annoying because when the characters are asleep, it essentially makes them skip their turn. Another thing to point out is our main character did make it to level 5 in the battle before I had to leave to restart. So yeah, even though I said that there would be no grinding in this Let's Play, that is a bit unfortunate. I didn't want to just randomly skip to the next town without an explanation, so. May is actually doing a really good job this time of dodging. It's about time the random number generator start working in my favor. That seems to be something that I've noticed. Usually I can play through this game no problem whenever I'm just playing for fun, but every time I turn my recording software on, the enemy AI just goes crazy and starts kicking my butt. Like usual, we're just gonna plow through these guys and make it to the next town. I can't remember what they said it was, or even if they gave a reason why we're headed that way. Because I think they just said, hey, we need to go to this town, and even though the king told us to go find the princess in another town. We don't want to use Blaze level 2 because it is a multi-targeting spell and it uses a lot of MP for this level. And at the beginning of this game, MP moderation is a key to winning the battles because magic completely ignores defense. And at this point in the game, we do not have very much MP to be wasting. Now, later levels, Teo can cast spells all day long, not run out of magic. And bring our main character over here, where he's less likely to actually be attacked. Really hate to watch him die again. That's just embarrassing. But yeah. My son just ran into the room with random hot Cheetos. He just ran in, showed me his hot Cheetos, gave me a thumbs up, and ran right back into the other room to go watch his shows. 3-year-olds are so easy to deal with sometimes. Whenever he's not screaming and torturing his older brother and younger sister. Sometimes it's amazing that I still have hair. Alright, we're getting a bunch of enemies coming towards us, but it shouldn't be anything that we can't handle. These Dark Dwarves have been around since the first battle. They're been around a little longer than... I just lost my train of thought. I'm just gonna chalk that up to being blonde. Basically, the Dark Dwarves outlived their usefulness. They don't pose much of a threat to us anymore. Bring our main character in, deal some real damage. Nice, that was a double hit. The game, by what I understand, has a 1 in 8 chance for special effects, like to hit twice, or to critically hit, or to dodge an attack. I think it's a bit higher when it comes to physical attacks with the bats. Or I guess you'd say a lower chance, if that makes any sense. If what I read is true, the chance to hit the flying bats, they have, I think it's a 1/32 chance of hitting, or I don't think that can be right. Maybe it's a 1 in 6 chance to dodge or something like that. But yeah. We're actually mopping through these enemies rather easily now. It might be the extra level from having to restart the battle. I'm gonna see if Lo can get him a little bit of experience in here. Somebody's messaged me. You want some more? Okay, I'm gonna be back in just a second. My son's asking for more juice, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that interruption, folks. I tell you what, that kid cracks me up. He just came up, started asking for more juice, and then when I went and poured it for him, handed it back, he goes, "Thank you." So I respond with, "You're welcome." And he goes, "No, thank you." Because he still doesn't quite realize that when somebody says thank you, you respond with, "You're welcome." Anytime that we tell him thank you, he responds with, "Thank you." So yeah, if we don't tell him thank you back whenever he thanks us, he gets mad. And it's just funny because him and his older brother will get into it all the time. Vinci will tell him thank you, and his older brother will be like, you're welcome. And then they're just yelling back and forth. No, thank you. It's no, you're welcome. It just, yeah, it tends to drive my wife crazy. After about 10 minutes, it does get a little annoying and excessive, but hey, they're kids, what can you do? Now, for this part of the battle, I am bringing my characters towards the left, because I do not want to attract those knights up there while I'm trying to deal with these bats. Because the last thing I want is for my characters to be put to sleep and those knights to come over and just completely decimate us. I know it takes a few extra turns to get over towards the left, but the precaution is worth it. If I wanted to end the battle, all I really have to do is get the main character over to that town, but then we lose out on the experience. And I just can't see wasting the opportunity to get extra experience like that. I mean, granted, I have gained extra experience due to the fact that I had to start the battle over, but that really was kind of needed because of the video corruption. I think showing off the battle is more important than really the levels. And honestly, the main character and the mage, they need as much levels as possible. And I keep putting Hans out front, even though I know he has horrible defense. Oh, if I put him there, you know, we're gonna risk it. Yep, as I thought, they're gonna come down and just try to pick a fight with us. At least finish that battle off. The nice thing about Ken having range is it opens up the availability for a melee character such as Luke to step forward and attack the bats. And now that one's weakened, if it becomes Teo's turn, that is an awful lot of okay, that's just fine. There we go. I'll be able to take both of those out with Teo, and then we can focus on the knights. Go ahead and heal Hans up, although I don't anticipate putting him close to the front line, but if we need a meat shield for the main character, I am not opposed to. You weren't supposed to move. You know what, that's fine. If the other one... And of course, they just kinda go ruin my entire plan. Can at least take this one out. If Teo had gotten her turn first, I would have used Blaze level 2, and she would have been able to take out both of those at the same time. And that would have made it a lot more simpler. Yeah, he's going to be a meat shield. But he's also going to try to take out this bat, so we're killing two birds with one stone here. I'm sorry, Hans, but if we need somebody to sacrifice, you're most likely going to be it. This is war. Everything's fair in love and war, right? Sometimes sacrifices have to be made to accomplish the goal. As cruel sounding as that is, it is all part of strategy. And here they all come. Since this one's weakened, we should be able to kill it. Almost. Use Gort to finish that one off. And then whenever a healer comes, we'll go ahead and heal Hans. Wanting to take out as many of these before they can get to our main character as possible. The last thing we want is for them to surround our main character, because then it's just trouble. If the main character dies, I have to do this all over again for a third time. I could attack him and take him out, but then the other ones will come. You know, I am going to go ahead and move him down here. I moved him down there, that way the knights will most likely line up against our front. And if they do that, Teo should be able to at least hit a couple of them. See, now they're gonna line up, attack Ken. And then there should be one that moves and attacks Gort, which will give us 3 in a row that Teo should be able to attack. Now, I'm not going to move Ken away, because it should be Gong's turn pretty soon, and he'll be able to come over. And of course, they're not lined up like I want them to be, and he can't quite reach. Let's give... okay. Yeah, let's give the medical herb. He'll take the defense potion. That way, when it's the main character's turn, he'll be able to heal Luke. Or not Luke, Ken. And while that's going on, we're gonna weaken all of these guys. Luke should be able to take out this one. So don't have to worry about Luke's health, because there's really no reason for them to come up and attack him, but we're going to go ahead and heal Luke just for the experience for low. I would like to get low up a couple of levels, even though I am not planning on keeping him in my final party. But in a couple of levels, he will get a spell that cures poison. Need to weaken the one that's still at full health. Not quite enough damage there, Hans. Need to get this one down below 9 or 10 hit points. That will do it. What that'll do is... Are you serious? Well, she can take 2 of them out. If I could have moved her just 1 space below or 1 space to the right, she would have been able to attack all 3 of them. And most likely taken all 3 of them out instead of just the 1. But that's okay, we still are able to take them out. And who is next? Wrong. I forgot to heal Ken. It's a good thing they didn't attack him. I got so excited about just taking out the enemies that I kind of just rushed headlong into them. And Ken can actually attack from there. Nice! Double attack to finish the battle. And a level up on top of that. And as Ken will be leveling up towards level 10, he's actually going to start getting a lot of hit points. He doesn't get as much as far as defense, but he'll get quite a few on hit points. So, Alterone, that's the name of the town. Now, what waits us in Alterone, and why are we heading here? Find out next time on Let's Play Shining Force. Thank you, have a good day.